going to see the chemical properties. In this chemical property, what is the formula for carboxylic acid? COOH. In this, the reactions involving the cleavage of COH bond. This type of cleavage we are going to see. Instead of OH, we are going to put any one compound. That is first chemical property is formation of anhydride. What is anhydride? The compound formed after the removal of water. Compound formed after the removal of water. Removal of water is called dehydration. Dehydration means removal of water. That formation we need a dehydrating agent. For dehydration we need a dehydrating agent. The dehydrating agent is concentrated sulfuric acid and P2O5. Concentrated sulfuric acid and phosphorus pentoxide is a powerful dehydrating agent. So let's take the acetic acid. Its IUPAC name is ethanoic acid. Why it is ethanoic acid? 2 carbon atom is there. So ethane. Carboxylic acid means oic acid. So it is called ethanoic acid. 2 molecules of acetic acid. What happens? Removal of water. Removal of water. So we get CH3CO, OCO, CH3. CH3CO, OCO, CH3 with the removal of water. The compound formed after the removal of water is called anhydride. It is prepared from acetic acid. So it is called acetic anhydride. Acetic anhydride. Now it is esterification. Esterification. What is esterification? Name itself indicates the formation of ester. Esterification means formation of ester. Yes. For formation of ester we need acid and alcohol. No? Yes. Carboxylic acid react with alcohol or phenol. In the presence of mineral acid like sulfuric acid and HCl gives a ester. So carboxylic acids are esterified or forms ester with alcohol or phenol in the presence of concentrated sulfuric acid or HCl. That is acid plus alcohol gives ester. Acid plus alcohol gives ester. This is our concept. Acid plus alcohol gives ester. Acid plus alcohol gives ester. So acetic acid CH3COOH with ethyl alcohol. Acid with alcohol with the removal of water. With the removal of water. CH3COO C2H5. This is ethyl acetate. We have to write the ester which alkyl group is attached to oxygen. So ethyl acetate. Ethyl acetate with the removal of water. Acetic acid with phenol. If phenol is also an alcohol, no? With the phenol means phenol. Here also removal of water. H2O goes out. C6H5. Phenyl groups added to the oxygen. So phenyl acetate. So it is phenyl acetate. Phenyl acetate. Now reaction with PCl5, PCl3, thionyl chloride. Halogenation. Thionyl chloride is preferred. Among these three, thionyl chloride is preferred because the other two products are gaseous. This PCl3 and PCl5 are gaseous and escapes the reaction mixture, making the purification of product easier. That means product can be also easily escaped since it is an gases. So we can use this thionyl chloride as a standard one. Let's see the reaction with PCl5, PCl3 and thionyl chloride. PCl5, PCl3 and thionyl chloride. So now acetic acid. Acid with PCl5. How PCl5 react with the acetic acid? In OH group only it reacts, no? PCl5, Cl, PCl3, Cl. What happens? HCl goes out, POCl3 goes out and we get CH3COCl. It is called acetyl. We know this group is called as a acetyl group. So it is acetyl chloride. POCl3, phosphoryl chloride. Phosphorus oxychloride or phosphoryl chloride with the removal of HCl. With the removal of HCl. And if we treated with PCl3 means we need 3. So we need 3 molecules of acetic acid. Instead of OH, put the Cl. Instead of OH, put the Cl. 3 OH group is there, no? H3, P and then O3. H3, P, O3 goes out. To that 3Cl go and add instead of OH. So acetyl chloride. And the next is thionyl chloride. How thionyl chloride react with acid? Same process as in the PCl5. SOCl. HACl goes out. SO2 goes out. We get CH3COCl. So acetyl chloride with SO2 and HCl. How we have to write the thionyl chloride? ClSOCl. And we get the acetyl chloride. And the next is a reaction with ammonia. Ammonia, NH3. We know the formula for ammonia. Carboxylic acids react with ammonia to give ammonium. First it forms an ammonium salt, which on further heating at high temperature gives amide. So acids with ammonia gives ammonium salt and then gives amides. Now let's see the reaction with ammonia. Acetic acid, NH3. Ammonia can also be written like this. Ammonia, H and H2. How this ammonia added? H plus. This is moved as H plus. This nitrogen has a lone pair. So this lone pair comes and forms a bond with H plus. So it forms NH4 plus COO minus ammonium acetate. This is unstable. So further on heating, it has a tendency to lose the water molecule. 2 hydrogen from here and 1 oxygen. What is the product? CH3CONH2. CH3CO. We know this is called amide. It is prepared from acetic acid, no? So it is acetamide. And the next is benzoic acid. Benzoic acid with ammonia, same process. Nitrogen carries a lone pair, acid have H plus. This lone pair forms a bond with H plus. So we get ammonium benzoate. Now this ammonium benzoate is unstable. So further on heating, it loses to form a stable amide. So CONH2, benzamide. Benzoic acid is its initial compound, no? So benzamide. Amide, CONH2 is amide. It is prepared from benzoic acid. So it is called benzamide. And the next is phthalic acid. Next one is phthalic acid. What is phthalic acid? If the carboxylic acids are in adjacent position, 1-2 position means it is called phthalic acid. If it is in 1-3 position, it is called isophthalic acid. It is called isophthalic acid. If it is in 1-4 position means it is called terephthalic acid. It is called terephthalic acid. Terephthalic acid. So, phthalic acid means 1-2 position. Isophthalic means 1-3 position. 1-4 position means it is terephthalic acid. Now we are taking the phthalic acid. Why it is called as a phthalic acid? The 2 carboxylic acids are in the 1-2 position. So it is called phthalic acid with ammonia. Here we have 2 H plus here. No, we need 2 ammonia. Here NH4 plus and here NH4 plus. Yes, this is ammonium phthalate. If hydrogen is removed means it is called 8, no? So ammonium phthalate. Phthalic acid, so phthalate. Further on heating, it loses the water molecules. Here OH2. Same manner here. So it is converted to CONH2. It is called amide. It is prepared from phthalic acid. So it is called phthalamide. It is called phthalamide. Now strong heating. On strong heating, what happens? Ammonia goes out. NH3 goes out. So CO, NH. That is imide. NH is called imide. CONH2 is amide and NH is called imide with the removal of ammonia. So phthalic acid forms phthalimide with ammonia. Now reactions involving COOH group. First process in this is reduction. We know reduction means addition of hydrogen or removal of oxygen, addition of hydrogen or removal of oxygen, addition of hydrogen or removal of oxygen. Reduction means we need a reducing agent. We know some reducing agent like lithium aluminum hydride, sodium borohydride, hydrogen platinum, hydrogen palladium, that is catalytic reduction. All these are the reducing agent. Here we are going to use the lithium aluminum hydride or diborane. Diborane. Diborane does not easily reduce. So diborane for acid we are using. But it cannot be used for ester, nitro. Ester means bond COO group. Nitro bond NO2 group. Halo Cl, Bri. It can't able to reduces these type of compounds, that is ester, nitro and halo etc. Sodium borohydride does not reduces the carboxyl group. So we can't able to use the sodium borohydride for reducing the carboxyl group, that is carboxylic acid. So first reaction involving COOH. That process is reduction, first one. Reduction means addition of hydrogen. In other words, it can be called as removal of oxygen. Reducing agent for the reduction is lithium aluminum hydride or diborane for carboxylic acids. Let's see the reaction for reduction, that is acetic acid. Reducing agent here is lithium aluminum hydride or diborane. Reduction means addition of hydrogen. Addition of hydrogen. So, addition of hydrogen, where we are going to add the hydrogen? So, remove one bond, H. Reduction takes place with 4 hydrogen atom. 2 hydrogen we added. Remove another bond, H. If you remove any bond means you have to add any atom or groups to the adjacent atom. What is that? If we want to remove the bond, you have to add any atom or groups to the adjacent atom. So now we are going to remove the single bond. So we are adding 2 hydrogen to the adjacent atom. So remove another bond, H. What happens? This H2O goes out. And we get CH2, CH3, CH2OH. That is ethyl alcohol. So acetic acid, commonly acid on reduction gives primary alcohol. Acid on reduction gives primary alcohol. Decarboxylation. Next is a decarboxylation. Decarboxylation, normal decarboxylation, and then another one, Coles electrolytic decarboxylation is there. First we are going to see the decarboxylation. First, what is D? D means removal. Removal of which group? Carboxyl group. Carboxyl group means COO group. So, decarboxylation means removal of COO group. Removal of COO group as CO2. Removal of COO group as CO2. So, carboxylic acid loses carbon dioxide to form hydrocarbon. If any acid loses the COO group means it forms a hydrocarbon. Hydrocarbon means methane, ethane, etc. Propane, butane, that is hydrocarbon. What is hydrocarbon? Compound containing carbon and hydrogen. In methane we have only CH4, carbon and hydrogen. Ethane, propane, butane. So, carboxylic acid loses the carboxyl group means it forms a hydrocarbon. When the sodium salts are heated, carboxylic acid means hydrocarbon. How will we are going to remove that? When the sodium salts are heated with soda lime, that means decarboxylation reagent is soda lime. Decarboxylation reagent is soda lime. What is soda lime? NaOH and CaO. NaOH and CaO. NaOH is taken in 3 parts. CaO is taken in 1 part. This mixture is called as a soda lime. And this is a decarboxylation reagent. Normal decarboxylation takes place with soda lime. Soda lime is nothing but a mixture of NaOH and CaO in the ratio 3:1. This is decarboxylation. So we are taking a sodium salt of carboxylic acid. Instead of hydrogen, we take Na. So it is sodium acetate. Sodium acetate. This CaO not involved in the reaction. It helps for the reaction. So it is used as a flux. Na2CO3 goes out. Na2. We are taking as a salt, no? So Na2CO3. Sodium carbonate. We get CH3. Here one hydrogen is there, no? CH4. What we discussed? If any carboxylic acid loses the carbon dioxide means it forms a hydrocarbon. Important 1 mark. That is sodium acetate with soda lime gives methane. Sodium acetate with soda lime gives methane. Next, cold electrolytic decarboxylation. Here also we are going to take the sodium acetate, but we get different products. Alkali metal salt of carboxylic acid, that is sodium acetate we taken, no? That is alkali, sodium. Carboxylic acid undergoes decarboxylation on electrolysis. Electrolysis means we need one cathode, anode and the electrolyte, no? Similarly, here we are taking the process called electrolysis of their aqueous solution. Here the same process and the same product, hydrocarbon, but having twice the number of carbon atom present in the reactant. That we get methane, no? Sodium acetate. Here we get twice the number of carbon atom present in the alkyl group of acid. Let's see what is Kolb's electrolysis. Now, sodium acetate. 2 molecules. We have to take 2 molecules of sodium acetate. Now, CH3COO. Now, one bond shifts to this side between this carbon and this carbon. So, here the bond breaks. This carbon wants to form a new bond. That means it has a loose one bond, no? So, here the bond breaks. New bond exists between CH3 and CH3. So, these two goes out as a carbon dioxide and these two goes out as Na. 2Na, 2CO2, CH3 bond CH3. So, important 1 mark. Sodium acetate, normal decarboxylation with soda lime, it gives methane. Sodium acetate on electrolysis gives ethane. Electrolysis ethane. So, sodium acetate with soda lime gives methane. Sodium acetate with electrolysis gives ethane. Now we are going to see the substitution reaction in the hydrocarbon part. Hydrocarbon methyl, ethyl is there, no? Or benzoic acid means phenyl group is there. So first property here is halogenation. Important. Name reactions are all important reaction. So it is a halogenation. We know halogenation means addition of halogen. Whether that halogen is chlorine, bromine, etc. So HVZ reaction. So in halogenation we are going to see the HVZ reaction. HVZ reaction is nothing but Hell-Walhad-Zelinsky reaction. HVZ is nothing but Hell-Walhad-Zelinsky reaction. HVZ. This is HVZ reaction. So HVZ reaction, what is the reagent for HVZ reaction? Halogen with red phosphorus. Halogen with red phosphorus. HVZ means halogen with red phosphorus. Now, halogenation takes place in which position? Alpha position. So, carboxylic acid having alpha hydrogen must undergo this reaction. Carboxylic acids having alpha. What is alpha hydrogen? That is the carbon next to the functional group is called alpha carbon and the hydrogen there is alpha hydrogen. Halogenated at the alpha position on treatment with chlorine, bromine in the presence of red phosphorus to give alpha halocarboxylic acid. Our product is alpha halocarboxylic acid. So, HVZ reaction means we must know the reagent. Halogen with red phosphorus. Halogen means chlorination, bromination. That chlorine, bromine are added to which position? Alpha position. Now, let's see the reaction of HVZ reaction. That is propionic acid. 1, 2, 3 carbon is there, no? So, we are writing the common name. So, propionic acid. Reagent chlorine with red phosphorus. Or where the reaction takes place? Alpha position. Whether the compound have any alpha hydrogen or not? Yes. Functional group adjacent carbon is called alpha carbon. Hydrogen present in that is known as alpha hydrogen. So now one hydrogen and Cl goes out as HCl. And instead of one hydrogen, Cl added. So CH3, CHCl, COOH. It is called alpha chloro. This is alpha position, no? Functional group here, alpha. So alpha chloro propionic acid. Alpha chloro propionic acid. And the next we are going to see the electrophilic substitution reaction. Electrophilic substitution reaction. Electrophilic. Electrophilic. What is electrophilic? Electro carries which sign? Negative sign. Philic attraction. So it attract the negative sign means carries which sign? Positive sign. So electrophile come and attack. So substitution of electrophile. Yes. Electrophile carries which sign? Positive sign. Carboxylic acid. Electrophilic substitution takes place in ring substitution. While the reaction takes place in the ring, we must find whether there is any group is present in the benzene ring or not. Yes, in benzoic acid, COOH group is attached here. COOH, carbonyl group is attached directly to the benzene ring. The carbonyl group we already studied in aldehyde itself, no? So it is a deactivating group. That means it decreases the activity of the benzene ring. That means it is meta-directing. It is a deficient. So, deactivating group and it is meta-directing. So, if aldehyde, ketone, carboxylic acid is present in the benzene ring means it is always meta-directing. First process in electrophilic substitution is nitration. Nitration means addition of NO2 group. This is a nitro group. Addition of NO2 group. Now, what is a nitration means? We need a nitrating mixture. Nitration means we need a nitrating mixture. What is that nitrating mixture? It is nothing but nitric acid, concentrated nitric acid and concentrated sulfuric acid. This is a nitrating mixture. For nitration, we need a nitrating mixture called concentrated nitric acid and concentrated sulfuric acid. In nitration, which group added? NO2 group is added. How this reaction takes place? So now, nitric acid involved in the reaction. It can be written as HNO2. HNO3, no? I am writing like this. 1,3 position is known as meta position. So, meta hydrogen is needed. All the corner we have hydrogen, no, in the benzene ring. So, this meta position hydrogen goes out as water. Now, NO2 added here. We can write in this manner or in this manner. Anyway, it is a 1,3 position. Here, 1, 2, 3. 1,3 position. So, meta-nitro benzoic acid. So, nitration means addition of NO2. For that, we need a nitrating mixture. What is that nitrating mixture? Concentrated nitric acid and concentrated sulfuric acid. Nitric acid only involved in the reaction. Acid-medium reaction takes place. So, nitric acid can be written as H2O, H2O, it is meta-directing, no? So, meta-position hydrogen involved in the reaction to remove the water molecule. So, NO2 added to the third position. We can write in this way or in this way. Next reaction is halogenation. Next one is halogenation. We already seen in the acetic acid, with the acetic acid or propionic acid, no? Now, halogenation in the ring, benzoic acid. So, addition of halogen. We know halogenation means addition of halogen. In ring, the reaction takes place in the presence of Lewis acid, that is ferric bromide. If we take bromine means this process is bromination. We are taking the bromine, no? So, bromination. That means ferric bromide. Chlorination means ferric chloride. Any halogen, you have to take the corresponding Lewis acid. So, benzoic acid with bromine and ferric bromide. Ferric bromide is a medium, so Lewis acid. How this reaction takes place? Carboxylic acid is a meta-directing, no? 1, 2, 3. Third position we have one hydrogen. That hydrogen reacts with bromine to remove HBr. HBr goes out and one Br added here. So, meta position we have 1, 2, 3. Third position we have is called meta. What is that? Bromo. In which compound? Benzoic acid. In benzoic acid. So, meta-bromo benzoic acid. And the next we are going to see is why carboxylic acids not undergo Friedel-Crafts reaction. What is Friedel-Crafts reaction? We know that is Friedel-Crafts reagent is anhydrous aluminium chloride. Anhydrous aluminium chloride. We see that in the phenol, no? Friedel-Crafts acetylation, benzylation, acylation, like that. So, the Friedel-Crafts reaction is not taken or undergoing carboxylic acid similar to phenol. So, why carboxylic acid not undergo Friedel-Crafts reaction? Important reasoning question. Because the carboxyl group is strong deactivating. We know the carboxyl, the carbonyl carbon in the carboxyl group is a deactivating group. And the catalyst, that is aluminium chloride. Anhydrous aluminium chloride is our catalyst, no? So, aluminium chloride or ferric bromide, as in the bromination reaction, ferric bromide, any Lewis acid, get bonded to the carboxyl group. Gets bonded to the carboxyl group. What is that? Friedel-Crafts acetylation means in the presence of anhydrous aluminium chloride, acetylation, acetyl group added or benzoyl group added. But here, this catalyst itself forms a bond with the carboxyl group. So, we can't able to prepare the expected compound, that is acetylation or benzylation. So, we can't able to prepare or any acids does not undergo Friedel-Crafts reaction. So, for that purpose only, the carboxylic acids not undergo Friedel-Crafts reaction. Up to this, we completed the carboxylic acid, that is unit 12, that is aldehyde, ketone and carboxylic acids.